What's going on, guys? Leon here. In this video I'm going to be making these Steel Challenge popper plates.
Shop brew.
I'm going to start this video by saying I wanted to make a very inexpensive and simple design of a steel target popper plate by using only a couple of 2x4s and maybe a spring mechanism that I could get at the local hardware store, and then obviously using a carrier bolt to try and mount the steel target onto the frame. So I came up with this solution by looking at someone else's videos on YouTube, although I couldn't find some of the items that he actually used in his system. So I came up with something relatively similar. I'm going to see how that works out on the gun range later. I cut the 2x4 in 3 sections of 2 feet each, as well as 2 sections of 7 inches in length. I have 2 spring-loaded mechanisms to go on either side of the 2-foot upright. And then I have a M12 carrier bolt. It's a 8-inch M12 carrier bolt with a few washers and a lock nut that's going to mount the steel plate onto the upright section. I took one of the 7-inch sections, moved it up to the edge of the 2-foot sections, and I'm going to use this as the base to mount the spring-loaded mechanism for the upright. Drilled a few pilot holes in the side of the 2x4, mounted it with screws, and then did the same thing on the other side by firstly pre-drilling a few holes and then mounting it with screws. The other 7-inch section I'm going to mount in an upright position, roughly 6 inches away from the end of the 2x4s, and this is going to act as a stopper for the fall plate. For the upright, I measured 2.5 inches from the bottom and squared it off all around, and then marked off where I needed to attach the spring mechanism onto the upright. Once again, pre-drilling a few holes, mounting it with the screws, and then I did the same thing with the other spring mechanism on the other side of the upright. I took the upright with the spring mechanisms extended, marked it off on the base plate where it needed to be mounted, once again pre-drilled a few holes and then mounted it with screws. I laid the upright section down and secured the screws to the base plate, and then took a 13mm drill bit and drilled the hole at the top section of the upright. The last step is then to mount the steel plate onto the upright, and then you just thread the carrier bolt through the steel target, put a washer on either side of the upright, and then secure it with the lock bolt and then tighten it. Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
Go again?
Yeah. Yeah, it's killing the first one because it's so close.
Yeah. Second one you got pretty good at.
Yeah.
Got?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
The question will be definitely the uprights. You see now the other side of that is
Close one, you're okay, it'll go down.
Yeah.
This one here will go down if it's, I'd say.
Bang on. But you see, but that one there, the stopper plate. But you see, look, I mean, obviously they have different stages as different distances. Yeah, they have to be at least 5 feet. That's competition standard, right?
Yeah, but come here. Not telling you your business now or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If you, and it doesn't matter if to go back or not. Do you want them standing up or do you want them to go back?
The only reason why I wanted them to go back is preferably for ricochet, to try and see if we can cut down on ricochet. They don't have to. I mean, it's a nice visual feedback for people, but it's not an essential.
If you made these longer, up to your 5 foot,
Yeah.
they'll go back easier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I think if the upright, because then there's a lot more.
And to hold them in place, you can get cheap U-bars.
Yeah. And stake them in.
Done.
Yeah.
It cuts down on cost and it'll hold them. You stick one U-bar there, one U-bar there, walk away from it.
And where would you get them? Hardware store.
You get them in Banner Steel
Banner Steel.
in Clarecastle. U-bars,
Yeah. Yeah.
steel U-bars. Stick them into the ground, one there, that'll hold your thing in place. Make that longer up to its 5 foot.
Yeah.
Same as that one. Job done. That's your setup. And
Let's
that
check.
will make them go back.
Go back easier. Yeah. Yeah. Let's check, because that one definitely it got it solid in there.
And if you want them to go back even easier, you will take this off. See this here?
Yeah.
Cut that. When you have it at the 5 foot, it'll go back even easier. See that sticking into the ground there now?
Yeah. See, the only reason why I had it sort of there is because I wasn't sure with the counterweight, so I wanted to let it rest on that upright.
Your U-bar.
Yeah, that would definitely sort that.
U-bar will hold that.
Yeah.
Put that softer. Make that longer up to 5 foot.
Yeah. Cool.